Good morning, QSI.
Today is October 27th, 2023. The weather today will be partly cloudy with a high of 30 degrees Celsius.
This month, which is almost ending, is month of responsibility. Let's take a look at this month's SO video by Film Club and Stuco.
Well, that was an interesting video. To emphasize the need for responsibility, we should also hear today's quote. Rebecca, do you have a quote for us?
I sure do. Freedom is not the absence of responsibility, but the ability to choose our own, from the Harry Potter franchise.
Wow, now I'm thinking of all the kids who dressed up as Harry Potter characters for last year's Halloween.
Oh, speaking of spooky season, guess what's coming tomorrow?
Oh yeah, the annual haunted house is happening tomorrow from 6 to 10 p.m.
Scan the QR code and the one on this poster today to buy the tickets.
This is going to be so fun for everyone who has never been before. It's like you're a newbie of the haunted house.
You have just reminded me, time passed so fast. We are only a few days away from November.
Speaking of November, do you know what's going to happen on November 16th?
I sure do. On November 16th, there's going to be a board game night.
Yep, it is going to happen in the library at 4:30 p.m. The tickets are 25 RMB with snacks provided.
Scan the QR code on the poster and get into board game night group chat.
If you have any questions, make sure to ask S3 Judy Che, who has this email, 46918@shenzhen.qsi.org.
Speaking of cool events, guess what else just around the corner?
The lock-in! And Stuco needs your input.
That's right. The Student Council is currently deciding on activities to be held during the lock-in, and they want to hear from you.
Please share your ideas by scanning this QR code to complete a short survey on this year's lock-in activities.
Speaking of more important things, during next month, this is a piece of news from S1. The month of November is coming up, and what means it's the time for NaNoWriMo.
You guys will have a month to write unique stories of your own in your English classes.
Be sure to start thinking about it. Think big.
Speaking of writing, Rebecca, what's your favorite subject?
For me, I will have to say history.
Oh wow, looks like you're in luck. I have a row capo fact about Britain and Zanzibar.
Oh yeah, let's hear it.
On August 27th, 1896, Britain and Zanzibar had the shortest war in history. Zanzibar surrendered after only 38 minutes.
Whoa, that's so interesting. Say, Peter, what's your favorite subject?
For me, I'd have to say science.
Looks like you're in luck too. We have the video from Science Club.
Cool, let's take a look.
Step 5. The transformation of paper sediment from a liquid state to a solid state during recycling involves a process known as coagulation or flocculation. Initially, paper sediment is a dispersed liquid suspension containing fine cellulose fibers. To facilitate solidification, a coagulant or flocculant, such as alum or polyacrylamide, is added. These chemicals interact with the suspended particles, causing destabilization of the colloidal system. In this process, the coagulant or flocculant forms bridges or absorbs onto the cellulose fibers, resulting in the aggregation and precipitation of the suspended solids. Through this chemical mechanism, the liquid paper sediment undergoes a transformation, transitioning into a solid state, allowing for easier separation and subsequent recycling processes.
By recycling trash papers in school, we're not only reducing wastes, but also creates numerous benefits for the school environment. The process of gathering usable papers, sulking, blending, filtering, shaping, and drying papers allows production of new papers that could be used in various ways. Recycled paper can serve as a sustainable alternative for crafting projects, such as decorations and artworks. It can be also utilized in the production of new notebooks, sketchbooks, or other paper-based school supplies. By incorporating recycled papers into these activities, we can instill a sense of environment responsibilities and sustainable practices in students, fostering a greener and more eco-conscious school environment. Additionally, the act of recycling papers in school contributes to more sustainable future by conserving natural resources, reducing energy consumptions, and minimizing landfill waste. By recycling trash papers, we can create a positive impact on the environment, promoting sustainability, and teach valuable lessons about waste reduction and resource conservation. And to sum up, by recycling trash papers, we can create better school environments.
Wow, that was pretty interesting.
You know what else would be interesting? Today's birthdays.
You're right, today is S1's Anna's birthday.
Happy birthday.
Guess that's all the news for today. I'm Rebecca.
I'm Peter, and this has been Dragon Media Network.